This is the MonDak OilField Review with host Jason Spiess.
My name is Jason Spiess, and this is the MonDak OilField Review, heard on the Crude Life Media Network. Today we talk with Dan Hedrington from SEH about the Davis Refinery coming to Belfield, North Dakota. It seems everywhere I go these days, someone is telling me about the success of Hatch coaching. Listen to what professional speaker Mark J. Lindquist has to say.
He is a person in this market and now in markets across the country with Hatch coaching that is revolutionizing the way people approach the business. He's reinventing the way people look at the people model. That's why he brings in hundreds of people from all over the country who are trying to figure out how to do what he's doing in their market.
For more information, call 701-212-1572 or visit coachingwithhatch.com. That's coachingwithhatch.com. Welcome back to the MonDak OilField Review. My name is Jason Spiess. Up next, Dan Hedrington with SEH about the Davis Refinery coming to Belfield, North Dakota. He mentioned emails, this and that, and then all of a sudden in the news, there's 11,000 emails, and so I called him back, and I was like, we didn't really get into this, and he kind of made it seem like the majority of them were identical, and so they came from the same place, and kind of what I'm hearing from you is that's what you guys are seeing too. Do you know the breakdown? Because from my understanding, like 99% of them were a form letter.
Yeah, actually, you're actually right. 97.7% of them were actually form letters. So I can tell you specifically. We know exactly what they are. And we've been able to, some of the original numbers that we were developing were after the initial run-through of the responses or of the comments. And now we've had an opportunity to go through them. And some had multiple pages that came in as separate emails, but they were actually part of the same email. Or some of them were hit multiple times where they hit enter, enter, enter to submit them online. And so what we received was a total of 10,751 comments, so about 10,750. Out of that, 250 of them were unique. So 10,500 of them were form letters. They were exactly the same from one form or another from different groups that were just submitting these form letters. So 250 of them were unique. And and going through this process, it is interesting to see how this happens. So, as an example, one of the groups that we received the majority of the form letters for, it was something like less than 1% of their members actually submitted the form letter, but still, it was a lot of form letters that came in in regards to this project. So, even though that group didn't respond, really well, the overall number, because they're so big, looks really big on our part, where we see these form letters. So yeah, we saw 10,500 of them were form letters.
To listen to the full-length interview with Dan Hedrington or other MonDak OilField reviews, visit thecrudelife.com. That's thecrudelife.com. The MonDak OilField Review is part of the Crude Life Media Network. If you'd like to join our social media network, which is now over 350,000 followers, check out our links at thecrudelife.com. The social media links at thecrudelife.com. Over 350,000 social media followers. From the staff of the MonDak OilField Review, my name is Jason Spiess, asking you to be happy, be safe, and keep it turning to the right.